Come with us to explore the secret caves in Playa del Carmen excursion on board the Norwegian Prima. This was booked through Norwegian. We hopped off the bus, met with our group right in the port before we got on the ferry. Now, this required a 45-minute ferry ride and a 30-minute bus ride to actually get to the caves because they were on the inner peninsula, and Cozumel clearly is an island. So what we did was hop on the ferry, took us to Playa, right in downtown Playa del Carmen. We got with our tour guides. They explained everything to us. They were really great, very informative, very funny. Made it for a good time before we hopped on the bus and took us to the caves. This, like I said, was about a 30-minute drive, and it was down some dirt roads because the underwater caves are clearly in the jungle. I could not take a camera into the cave, so I have pictures loaded for you to see what that experience was like, but this is everything outside of it. You had to put on a wetsuit, a life vest, you had to get wet before you got in the water, a helmet, all the PPE so that you're safe, and they do require you to wear water shoes. We were with a group of several children. So my sons were 4 and 7, and my nieces and nephew were 12 and 9. We never felt unsafe in the caves, and the kids really enjoyed it. We did pay for the photo package, which was only like $135, and I split it between me and my sister for all of the photos. It was a really good deal for capturing those really great, like they have a photographer that follows you through. After the caves, they took you to the front of the Rio Secreto for food, and the food was really, really good, and there was an alligator that the kids got to check out before they took us to Playa del Carmen. We had about 35 to 45 minutes to walk around Playa del Carmen, which was plenty of time, even though I really like coming to Playa at night because it gets all lit up and it's really pretty. But it was good to see it during the day, and it's right on the beach, so you could have just gone to the beach for a little bit, but we walked around and shopped a little bit. Overall, it was a really great excursion, and it was a lot of fun. We hopped back on the ferry before we went to Cozumel, and we were jumped back on the ship.